At least you, yes. It's not discrimination, but it is positive thinking. With a brand for the cameras, positive thinking. Positive thinking. Mziwache gap hapa katikati, please. Tujaze president. Thank you.
Where you at?
Issues of retention, because when we have children who are not transiting from primary school to secondary school, or students that are dropping out in the primary school system, this child goes to speak to the mother. The first thing is that most of the times they are not believed. And so maybe also bringing in the parents to this conversation and telling them that these are shouting at children and telling them it didn't happen and trying to block what their experiences. What actually happens to the brain is that it shrinks the brain. So it's not.
Good job. Thank you.
Another one? So we go from there.
It is a community effort. It's going to take a community effort for us to address the FGM issue. And again, to say that this is 2023, and there are some cultural practices that are not gainful, they are not meaningful, and they do not build stronger children for us. And we need to sit down and have a conversation, a very honest conversation, and ask ourselves, what is the future of these children with FGM and without FGM? And once we see that the benefits outweigh the damages that these kids go through when they go through FGM, then we just need to drop it. We do not have to do something because it has been done. They say it's only a mad person who keeps on doing the same thing and expecting different results. We are seeing the children who have gone through FGM being traumatized, failing in school, and most of them later on they become traumatized adults. And I think it's time for us to just have this conversation and say it has been done before. We do not have to do it because it's not a forward moving practice within our communities, and just shun it and think that we can have more successful girls if we just stayed away from FGM.
We are calling on community members, we are calling on all Kenyans to consider giving children safer spaces. We need more safety for children for them to thrive. And for those cases that are still undercover, because we know some of the parents, they sell their children, the neighbor is aware but is not speaking about it, a classmate, a teacher is aware but is quiet. Let us not be silent. Do not be silent when these things happen. The best you can do as a community member is to speak out to somebody, speak to an authority. If you don't have any other person to speak to, please speak to the beacon teacher in your jurisdiction, and we'll take action. We are proud to support children, and we continue to support children because we believe that the future is in the children. Now, education standards have been lowered greatly by those cases of early marriage, and we do know that abuse to children are the poorest learners that we have in our schools. It isn't easy to deal with abused children. And so our teachers, our beacon teachers, have been trained and empowered to support those that have been abused, to speak out for them, and to rescue those that are threatened with those kind of abuses.